Welcome to the stream, guys. This is the Season 4 Jubilol Cup quarterfinals between Blue Side, Born to Wood 5, and Red Side, Last Dance. So, we have an instant Lee Sin ban from the Born to Wood 5. Maybe they've done some excellent scouting. I'm gonna watch the statistics a little bit. Or maybe there's a... Oh wait, let's see, check out the other bands. From Last Dance we have Braum and Darius bands, and Born to Wood finished with Callista and Fizz bands. So it seems that we only have one OP pick band so far, so it seems that Born to Wood did their scouting and they target banned some champions that they did not want the other team to get. Also, right now, Born to Wood will get the first pick, so I think that's why Last Dance are waiting so long to ban, and they banned Fiora. Ooh, that's a good ban. She's done some amazing work in the League of Legends World Cup so far, which only Koreans have played. Ergo, Koreans are winning. So it seems Born to Wood are debating what champion they want to start with, because they didn't insta-pick. So maybe they wanna... Oh! So they picked Annie with Exhaust, so that means that it could be Annie support, or it could be Annie with just Exhaust, Annie mid. Do I have some water? Yes, still has water. Ja, tack. Tack så mycket. Ooh, we see Tahm Kench hover on Last Dance side. So right now Tahm Kench is a pretty strong pick. Because it can basically negate any sort of mistake that your AD carry does, so it's really good for solo queue as well. Because if you have a shitty AD carry, you can just eat them and run away with them. So good. And they also picked Rek'Sai, because she got tunnels. Tunneling everywhere. So Rek'Sai right now is a pretty good jungler, mainly because she doesn't use mana. She has a high sustain with her burrow gaining health, and the fact that she can make sure to always pressure the lanes with her ultimate, because she can always go back and buy super quickly and come back into her jungle instantly with her ultimate. And she also adds a lot of map pressure, so it's a really good jungler at the moment, when the meta is a lot of global pressure. We see a Jinx pick on Born to Wood, and they're hovering the Wukong, the Monkey King. But it seems like they switched to Jarvan. And it's going to be a Jarvan lock-in. Yeah, okay, so they picked a very late game scaling AD carry in Jinx. She's really good in lane. It's really hard to shove her out because she has good wave clear with her rockets, and she also has a lot of attack speed in case it becomes a dueling contest. With the help of any support, they can also stun lock someone for very long with Chompers and just any stun. Oh, Paul put up the stream on the Facebook League of Legends. Jubilol. Ooh, I think, is this the first Katarina we've seen? This is very exciting. So Last Dance picked Katarina, which is a very strong late game champ. She's also, I would say, she only has one weakness, that's the early game, and if she doesn't get rolling, she can have a hard time. But I mean, she's always gonna be relevant if you don't have a stun to stop her, because she will always deal a lot of damage. I'm gonna go in here, see if I can find Katarina. Oh, there's actually been a Katarina before from the same team. That Katarina went 10, 7 and 9 with 400 CS. Oh my god, how long was that game? Oh, an hour. Interesting. And they also picked Tristana on Last Dance. So right now I feel that they have a pretty... they're lacking a bit in CC, which could potentially be a huge problem for them. Let's see what they round out their comp with. And they also lack a lot of wave clear, I would say. So this is a team who's fragile during siege. Sieges. And but they have but they're very good at I would say split pushing, because Katarina can, if she gets ahead, she can solo anyone and just instantly explode them, and Tristana herself with her tiny bomb can crush turrets quite easily. Born to Wood has rounded out their comp with some more engage. Wow. And also added another very late game scaling mid lane champion. So right now it looks like Born to Wood want to scale with their AD carries, but they also want to make sure that they have good initiation opportunities when they feel that they're strong enough, because they have a lot of engage. And also Jarvan is a good combination with Annie and Anivia because of the AoE lock-in. Last Dance rounded out their comp with Sion. I haven't seen him yet in a while. I used to play a lot of Sion. Has there been no searches? Okay, so this is the first time a Sion has been played in the Jubilal tournament. So it's gonna be exciting to see what he can do. What Justice, because it seems like they haven't thought what Justice can do with it. This is very interesting. Nautilus top. Yeah. So let's see lane matchups, because I have 3 minutes and 15 seconds to kill anyways. So let's do top matchups. I think this goes in favor of Sion. Nautilus and Sion both have shields, so they can protect themselves during trades, but the Sion has a long range, slow, and also his Q is a knock-up, so I think, which deals quite a lot of damage. I don't think Nautilus has the damage that Sion does, so I think the lane there will go in Sion's favor. And also Sion scales unlimitedly, so to speak. Whenever he kills a minion, he gains a passive max health of 3. Maybe it doesn't start at 3, maybe it starts at 2 and then scales up to 3 as he levels up the shield. No, it starts at 3 and then stays 3. Let's see, mid lane matchup, Anivia versus Katarina. So this is very interesting because it's gonna be really difficult for Anivia to stun Katarina, but it's gonna be very difficult for Katarina to shove Anivia out, because once Anivia gets her ultimate, she can just put down the frozen field. Let's see what it's called. It's called Arctic Wind, maybe. Abilities. It's called Glacial Storm. So basically, she puts an ice field in front of her or somewhere around her, which then takes damage constantly, and it deals quite a lot of damage in conjunction with her other abilities. But like, it's really good for wave clear. So I think mid lane is just gonna be a farm fest until one of the junglers show up to apply pressure. Which leads me directly into the junglers. Transitions. Rek'Sai versus Jarvan. Okay, so I think Jarvan has the he has the damage in a 2v2, but I don't think he has the clear of Rek'Sai, because Rek'Sai has an AoE attack. But I think lane pressure wise they're even. But I think Rek'Sai will edge out over Jarvan if it comes to farming out the jungle and applying pressure, basically because she does it faster than Jarvan, while also delivering the same amount of pressure. So if we then go down to bot lane, this is interesting because I think what it looks like is that Tristana just wants to farm and then have Tahm Kench to protect her, eating her up whenever she gets in a bad position. While if you have Annie, you want to go for the kills. You want to flash engage, but she doesn't have Ignite, so I'm not sure. Maybe she didn't want to get Ignite because they had Katarina on the field, so she wanted to have Exhaust for her. Just drinking some water. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, everything is working. It's switched to the correct window. So let's see what we always do here. We have the skin wars. So on the Born to Wood side, we have 3 skins: a Red Riding Hood Annie, Firecracker Jinx, and Prehistoric Anivia, versus the Last Dance Christmas skin on Sleighbell Katarina. Ooh. And then of course we have the Champion Mastery with Nautilus on the Born to Wood side and Tahm Kench and Tristana on the other side. So it feels like they're more comfortable with their champions on the other side. But it all comes down to how you play during this game. Nothing else matters. Let's see, A for switching to team fight and tab for, yeah. We're gonna use I'm gonna use directed camera because yeah, it works pretty good and I can keep track of everything, especially when I'm doing this all alone. I'm gonna try and follow some camera during fights if I can. It's gonna be tricky. Okay. So right now they're going out and relaxing in the jungle. It seems like the red side are just looking to defend from an invade, which is good. Blue side has a lot of CC in form of Nautilus, so it could be very dangerous. Oh, the double warding. If you clear that, if someone had sweeper on them, they could clear that and gain 20 gold. Hashtag gold leads. So I'm not sure if Sion is gonna do the jungle start, where he basically dies and gets level 2. But right now everyone is defending Rek'Sai. Directed camera is fun. And yeah, standard start for both teams. So Jarvan is doing some dances. Sion is not doing anything. And the minions have now spawned. So what I think, I don't actually know who will win. I've only played against Born to Wood 5. We dropped a game against them, so I know they're pretty good. So I just for diplomatic reasons, I'm just gonna say it's gonna be a very even game, and we're gonna go to 3 games because it's gonna be awesome. So oh, sorry, I don't have 2 screens, so you'll probably see the mouse fly by. Yeah. Alright, into the game. Right now it seems like a very slow-paced game. No one lost a lot of health directly in the beginning. And Rek'Sai has now cleared her blue, it seems, and is heading towards the wolves. No, she's actually backing. So you can see Rek'Sai is already backing while Jarvan just finished his red. So the clearing of the jungle is in Rek'Sai's favor. But she backed straight away. What did she buy? She bought a pink ward and some pots. A very different jungle pathing from what I've seen before. Definitely. Oh, Anivia applying pressure to Katarina. I thought it was going to be hard to hit the stun on Katarina, basically because she can jump, so maybe that's why Anivia is applying the early pressure when she hasn't skilled that skill up yet, leveled up that skill yet. Oh, yeah, she's taking a lot of punishment. Anivia has Ignite, yeah. That's first blood, wow, well played Anivia. And you can see that Sion is bullying the poor Nautilus in top lane. Wow, actually that was pretty quick. Did Karina not level up her any of her? Yeah, she did level up her jump. I have no idea why she didn't decide to dodge the first ice Q from Anivia. So teleport used from Katarina to get back into lane as quickly as possible. Oh, Antoninus is adding a lot of pressure. I remember him playing Lux versus us. It was pretty fucking strong. Now there's a gank coming in from mid lane. Oh, Rek'Sai is gonna get the knockup. Katarina's taking a lot of damage. And that looks like it's gonna be a kill for Last Dance. Yeah, that was a good gank. That was pretty clean. Katarina did lose a lot of health, but since she bought a lot of pots. Oh, she's gonna bait in the Jarvan. Here comes the set. Oh, wow, that was a pretty good. Oh, is it gonna be enough for a kill? Yes! Rek'Sai shot the last Q to get the kill. So that was pretty good baiting by Katarina and pretty ballsy move by Jarvan, considering he only has boots and machete. Yeah, Nautilus is taking a lot of punishment, and he's leveling up his E first. I think that's a big mistake. He should definitely level up his W, so the shield is bigger, so he can take the punishment from Sion. But he does what he feels is the right thing to do. I don't usually play Nautilus top, so maybe I'm terrible at playing Nautilus top. Sion is trying to go back after. I think he wants to. He still has a lot of potions. I don't see the need for him to go back. Rek'Sai is moving up. Oh, we see some action in mid lane. Oh, just poking out. But Anivia takes half of Katarina's health in one combo. She gotta dodge those Q damages and stuns. Oh, she didn't again. Oh. Rek'Sai is top lane, which I was gonna say before, ready to do the gank. Oh, here comes the gank. Is it gonna be a kill? Oh, what? Oh, and Jarvan is bot lane. Oh wow, there's so much action going on. And you can see here, Tahm Kench just eats his AD carry to save him. And Nautilus actually had to flash to survive that. I can see his flash is down. Very interesting. So right now farm for AD carries are dead even, 44 to 44. And despite Nautilus getting beat up on in lane, he's still pretty even in farm. Oh wow, Rek'Sai is sticking around for a very long time to get the gank off again, which didn't succeed very well, and also not. Sion used his ultimate. So the gank was not that good. Optimal? Optimal, that was the word. Yeah, nailed it. And you can see here Anivia is just shoving out the poor Katarina. She's down 14 CS. I thought it was actually going to be a more even fight in mid lane, but maybe it's a difference in player skill as well. I do not actually know. We see here Sion walking up to top lane instead of using his teleport, which I think is awesome. You guys that only use teleport to go back in lane, bad on you. So in this meta right now, it's all about adding the global pressure. So if there's a fight top, your mid lane should be able to come and help top by teleporting. If it is a bot fight bot, both the top and mid laner should be able to help out. And Miranda's laughing at me. I'm so sad. Terrible English. Oh, we have a pink ward kill. Slow clap. This is what everyone does at the Worlds. So it seems to be a standoff. Rek'Sai is coming in through... Oh, yeah, you can see here the teleport bot lane. Katarine's incoming. Jarvan is there bot lane. Oh, you can see there's a kill on Annie and there's gonna be a kill on Jarvan. And there, Tristana got the kill on Jinx as well. So this here is why you pick teleport on your solo laners right now. Because Anivia got Ignite for lane pressure. But because of that, now Katarina was free to teleport bot and make sure to get the triple kill for her team. Yeah, and thanks to that bot lane gank, Last Dance is gonna get their first dragon. Or the first dragon of the game as well. It took them way longer than I expected. Anivia is still applying a lot of pressure onto the Katarina, despite oh yeah, actually she hasn't gone back to buy after those kills, so yeah, she still has... Oh, she only has 800 gold. She went back and bought the Negatron cloak. Boom! Because she feels that she can't stand up to the harass of Anivia. I think Anivia has played really well, like her Qs have been landing really nicely. This is interesting though. Rek'Sai has not been able to outfarm the Jarvan, even though I thought he would. So now there comes another mid lane gank. Anivia still has flash, so she's saving it for now. Oh, actually that was pretty... yeah, I would say that was a good flash to get in turret range before, but here she's gonna die. Oh, unless Jarvan can do something. He is level 6, he has ultimate, but he's not gonna be able to do anything. Nautilus trying to get Sion in under his turret. He's taking a lot of damage. Let's see, Sion is maxing his... oh, his Scream first. Which is why it would be good to max the shield on Nautilus, because then he would be able to... because this shout is very telegraphed, I would say. So if he just sees, like, here's when he's gonna do his Scream, he can just pull up his shield, defend all the damage, and it should be good. Nautilus used his teleport top lane, so for the next 5 minutes he will not be able to add any global pressure whatsoever. Which again is not favorable for a team now that Sion actually has, so Sion can always join in any fight while Nautilus can stay top and push. Which is not ideal. Oh, another gank mid lane. Now without flash on Anivia. Oh wow, they're really bullying this Anivia because she's getting... yeah. Rek'Sai has done a really good job in making sure to keep the pressure up on... oh, there goes a kill. Oh no. Oh, my reactions are too slow to follow that rocket. Rek'Sai is coming bot lane and they have spotted her. And they're now moving back. So right now it's 1-7 in the favor of Last Dance. The goal difference is about 1.6k, which is not terribly big. But I think they could definitely have avoided a few of those deaths by playing a bit more safe. Because Anivia can always farm under turret, and also farm while staying far away from the minion wave by just putting up her ultimate and walking away. Yeah, wet noodle fight, I think is what they call the top lane tank fights. Anivia's applying pressure still. I think she notices that she has to be a bit more careful. Because she has died 3 times, she needs to relax. Like, she was way ahead, and she's still way ahead in CS. But she needs to make sure to not get Katarina fed. They've spotted the Jarvan gank mid lane, so they backed off appropriately. Oh, Nautilus is just being annoying to Sion. And missing 1 CS. Oh yeah, he got the other one. Jarvan is going for an invade. No, he's actually going for a gank. No, I'm not sure. I think he's just stuck in between everything. Mr. Jarvan, what are you doing? He has been spotted on wards. Oh, but he's gonna go. No, they decided not to go for it. So now they've left Tristana bot lane though, versus 2 people. 3-man gank mid lane. This Anivia. I'm not sure why she has not decided that she doesn't want to push that. Maybe she just decided that I'm gonna make sure that I'm not worth anything, then I can split push all day long. Maybe. But right now, if that's the tactic, then it's working, because yeah, she's 4 deaths. She's not worth any gold right now. Oh, gank on top lane. Oh, Q. Oh, Rek'Sai decided to just stick his head out. Stick her head out top lane to help out her friendly neighborhood Sion. Oh, Tahm Kench stopped the Annie back. Oh, they're gonna go for it. Annie decided to flash out before she was eaten by the Tahm Kench, which can happen after he gets 3 stacks. He saw the red fish on someone. If he gets 3 stacks, that means he can eat someone and run away with them. Only enemies. He can always eat his allies. So Sion's first buy was the Dead Man's Plate. Not a huge fan of the build, basically because I don't think Sion brings anything to a team fight other than presence. Like, he brings a little bit of CC, but it's very hard to hit it. So a Sunfire Cape makes sure that he can stay in the fight. Oh, here comes trying to kill Katarina. Oh, it's looking good, and Anivia got the kill. He's now flashing out. She turns into an egg. Rek'Sai is going for the egg. We have some teleports coming in. Nautilus trying to help out. Nautilus getting caught out. I think Nautilus is going straight for Tristana, who jumped out of the fight. The fight is actually pretty even still. Tahm Kench is low. Annie is trying to make sure she puts down her CC. Oh, that was a pretty even fight, I must say. It started as a 2v1 on Katarina, and then it quickly turned into a 5-on-5 brawl with double teleports coming in. Both Sion and Nautilus helped out. Sion has actually... Oh, no. I mean, Nautilus has actually pulled ahead of the Sion in terms of CS. Which is pretty interesting. Like, he had a pretty solid lead. Katarina tried to do a gank with her teleport, but it didn't go so well. Which now means that she's down a teleport, and they're actually focusing Dragon now on that side, red side. Born to Wood are a bit slow to react, but luckily they Last Dance decided to go for the Skull Crab before starting the strike, which gave them time enough to regroup close enough for Dragon to contest. But are they gonna contest? Oh, it seems so. Rek'Sai has engaged. Anivia is dealing damage from afar. Tristana jumped in together with Katarina. Oh, they got Anivia instantly. And also Nautilus. Wow, when did Nautilus die? Oh my god. My eyes can't keep up. I can keep up when you're playing the game, but not when talking about the game. Takes up too much brain power. So right now, Rek'Sai is coming back to the lane. She didn't die, so she decided, oh, this is very dangerous. Jinx almost got caught out. Tristana picking up the chase. Last Dance they're playing pretty well. I think they've done well to pressure the lanes overall. There's not been much help on bot lane from Rek'Sai, but she's been mid lane and top lane, and specifically mid lane. She's done a lot of work. But I think it's mostly due to Born to Wood's greediness of going for the CS and the harass, because they should know that picking Anivia and Jinx, they want to scale hard. But they have decided to play a bit more aggressive early. Oh, is she gonna get the kill? Yep, that's a kill. Oh, it's actually a shutdown for Jarvan. Actually, the tidal wave is actually working pretty well, I would say, for Nautilus. His wave clear is pretty high now, about the same as Sion. Sion also has pretty high wave clear. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, Jarvan is going for the kill on Katarina. Is he gonna do it? He has red buff. Oh, is the red buff gonna kill her? He just needs to put down the flag. Can he hit the flag? No, he missed it. Oh, he got it with the smite. That was a very, very good chase by Jarvan. He knew he could get the kill. Now though, since all of those team fights happened, Tristana is getting quite far ahead of Jinx in terms of kills, but then again, Jinx has been farming really well, and in this game, farm is a bit more worth than kills, because if you kill a lot, you get a bounty, and if you then die, someone gets that bounty. So you can always gain the gold back that has been lost when if you've killed a lot of people. Nivea trying to stop Rek'Sai from killing their pink. Rek'Sai just ignored it and killed it anyways. So it seems there's a bit of a standstill now when there is no objectives to be had. It seems Born to Wood decided to slow down the mid lane pushing quite a lot, which is good. I think it's very smart, because when you're 2-7 you don't want to keep pushing or keep doing the same mistake over again. So Rek'Sai once again is hanging out near the mid lane. She just wasted her tunnel to get into the bush, and Anivia is moving away to go gank bot lane. Which, yeah, they saw the gank coming with a ward. So, yeah, not much right now. It seems they have managed to keep the gold differential within reasonable distance. It's only a 2k gold lead, despite the high difference in kills and deaths. This is a bit greedy by Nautilus, but he's pretty tanky, so he can do it. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting, as it's gonna be a 3 Jinx and Jarvan is incoming. Oh, the Jinx ultimate almost killed Katarina. And this fight is not looking good for Sion. He decided to try and go for a kill on Anivia, and his passive is up, trying to go for Nautilus. Jarvan has followed up Rek'Sai, who has been roaming inside the enemy jungle, trying to get past the jungles. Oh, he got the kill with the flash Q. Meanwhile, Tristana has been pushing bot lane. due to Jinx roaming mid lane to get the kills. So that was a bit of overconfidence from Last Dance. I think it's mainly due to the high amount of kills that they got. They thought they could take that fight. But Katarina's still pretty squishy if you can get some poke down on her. And yeah, she got a lot of Aegis stacking, so it's all good, it's all good. Anivia incoming. Oh, that was a flash from Nautilus trying to make a huge play, but it didn't work because Karina just jumped away. The pink ward kills. Oh, another stun by Anivia. Yeah, these Anivia stuns have been on point. And the CS discrepancy in... even though Katarina has gotten a lot of the kills and Anivia has died a lot, she hasn't been able to push that into any form of CS advantage, and she actually got her tower destroyed as well. Right now there's a new objective incoming. Oh, they're trying to catch out Tahm Kench. Oh, Tahm Kench died. He went down without even doing anything. So the battle for Dragon is a real... Is Rex actually gonna go for it? No. But now she might be caught out in a weird position. But she has tunnels. So it's 2-1 in Dragons. So the third dragon is pretty important because it gives movement speed. I'm not sure what the second dragon does. I forgot. It gives damage to turrets and buildings. Yeah, what does the fourth do? Minions and monsters. Oh, okay. So I know the third one is important because of the movement speed. Then I'm guessing the second and fourth one are just nice to have. Oh, here comes the gang from Katarina. Oh, Sion missed his ultimate, but they're still picking up the chase. Oh, actually, yeah, Katarina wasted her ultimate. Oh, not wasted, but she got stunned while doing her ultimate. And they split the team fight up pretty badly. But Tristana got her bomb on Jinx and got the kill. So Tristana is pretty fed now. She got 2 items versus Jinx 1. Oh, Tahm Kench did his ultimate, but nothing happened. And then there's a fight top lane. Oh my god, they're gonna get Nautilus it seems. Because she has the red buff slow. Oh, spectator data. Oh, what? The game will now exit? I'm gonna... Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get into the game again. Sorry guys, the client crashed, not sure why. Some mismatch, maybe a programmer could answer that. So we're getting back into the game. So plat. No plat. Yeah, so they got the kill on Nautilus there. I should jump to live, I don't care what's happening in between. Alright. Team fight, press A. Yeah. Oh, here comes another team fight. Oh, see, I just learned to press A. Thanks, Powell. Oh, you see here, even though Rexa did a very risky move by diving the turret, Tahm Kench was there to eat her up and run away with her. Now this is a bit greedy by Tahm Kench trying to bait them in with his low health. They're re-engaging the fight on red side with the Sion teleporting, but nothing happened in the end. So going back to the regular tab layout. Wait, we're not live still? Oh shit, sorry. I thought we were still live. No kills, okay, there's been no kills. Another team fight, Nautilus put down his ultimate on Katarina. Sion is trying to stop them in between. He got caught in the Jarvan ultimate, and he's now being constantly CC'd. He sees, oh, and Tahm Kench going in to eat him, but instead gets caught out himself. So that's a dead Tahm Kench as well. Tristana is going on Jinx. Oh wow, she's just destroying Jinx. No contest. And even though Tristana jumped over the chompers, it still counts as a trap. She got trapped anyways. Oh, I need to rearrange the fortress again. So now Born to Wood actually brought the goal difference not just even, but also past their competitor. There's still a big threat on Tristana. And of course Katarina still deals a lot of damage. But if she can be snared or stunned, then she's definitely... Oh, they're going for Anivia. Is this gonna be a kill? Tahm Kench moved in alone. He didn't bring anyone with him with this ultimate. And then there's a fight top lane. Tristana is going for the kill on Nautilus. And since she's very fed, it looks like it's gonna be a kill. Numbers 4. But he survived. Oh, actually, Katarina jumped on Jinx. So getting some kills on Katarina is pretty good for Last Dance. It's a very even game, this game. Oh, Jarvan is going for the fight. And he put down Tibbers. Jarvan is getting caught out. Anivia is trying to deal a lot of damage. It seems that Tristana just saved Jarvan with her knockback. But Last Dance are not relenting their pressure. I think this is a really... I think they can't do anything here because it's against an Anivia. And Anivia is very good at turtling out the turrets. Born to Wood are backing on top of a ward, which is pretty bad. I don't think you should ever recall back inside the enemy territory if you know that they're sort of close. Oh. Katarina getting caught by yet another Anivia stun. So I think their hope now lies in, like, Anivia is getting, even though she fed a lot in the beginning, she is really strong still, especially with her 2 items, Leandris and Rhodophagus, which has, I think it has stacked up to full. Oh, they're going for a dragon, and Last Dance are not ready to contest. So that's now a 2-for-2 dragon. I think this is an engage, yeah. Here comes the Katarina teleporting in. This looks really bad. Jarvan is going down. Jinx is trying to kill Tristana, but Tristana got her instead. Anivia has not been able to kill any one of their tanks so far. Oh, this was a terrible fight for Born to Wood. Which seems to be a trend though. It seems like they take a lot of bad fights, but they're still quite ahead in CS, so they sort of make up for that difference. Last Dance are now collapsing onto the Annie. The poor Annie, she's gonna die. She did not even get to put up her bear. What, shouldn't Tristana be on Legendary by now? She's 9-0 and 2. Maybe I missed it before. Oh, Katarina went straight for the Anivia. Oh, and Katarina's gonna get out with almost no health. But they're at least gonna, for the turret, they're at least gonna get Tahm Kench. And now it appears that Born to Wood are gonna force Last Dance to defend the Baron somehow. I'm not sure this is a wise choice, because they have a minion watching them all the way. Oh yeah, they already started it. So Tristana is at half health, which is not great. But now Rek'Sai has come into the fight with full health after backing. And there's a teleport on one of her towers from Sion. Sion's gonna engage this fight. Jinx is getting jumped on by Tristana, but the fight here gets Rek'Sai killed. Now they're focusing Tristana. Katarina's coming from, but they actually got the shutdown on Tristana, and now Katarina's gonna get her resets unless she gets stun chain CC. Oh, this was a very close fight. Anivia's still alive. Wow, this fight actually went pretty well for Born to Wood. I would say they caught up a lot in... Anivia is doing a lot of damage, definitely. But it was Last Dance trying to collapse onto Born to Wood without everyone ready, and Tristana coming in from a different angle, which meant that she could jump on Jinx, but then she had no team to back her up once she tried to escape. Ooh, a very even fight game. Tahm Kench is just eating the skull crab. And Rek'Sai is taking the blue buff all the time. She doesn't need it, Katarina doesn't need it, why not give it to, I don't know, Tristana? Or Sion. And this is also good, Jinx giving up her red buff, or not her red buff, but giving up the red buff to Jarvan, basically because she's not doing the... Oh! And the blue buff actually went over to Anivia. They tried to stop Anivia from getting blue buff, but they didn't succeed. There was no wall from Anivia. This is very interesting. Oh, is she gonna get the stun? Yeah, she actually got the stun, but it didn't fully connect. And now Jarvan is trying to apply some pressure. Oh, he's actually going in on Tahm Kench. Oh, this is a pretty good fight for Anivia, I would say. Because of the... Oh, she actually stopped her ultimate. Because she has the wall, I was gonna say. Oh, and then they take her down pretty quickly with the help of Tristana. This is not looking so good. But Tristana goes too deep, and Tahm Kench saves her. And then Tristana saves Nautilus. Maybe it was a thank you for doing that. So she decided to save him. That was pretty... Oh, is Katarina... Oh, is she actually gonna die? Oh no, she got the heal from Tristana. That was a bit risky, that walk back. So yeah, this game is very bloody. 39 kills in 35 minutes, that's more than 1 kill a minute. Oh, and another fight starts. Oh, Jarvan gets Tahm Kench and Sion within his ultimate. And then Anivia tries. Oh, very hectic. Pierre, where are you when I need you, man? We're down to 6 viewers. Terrible casting, bronze casting by the massive bronzy Ricochet. Dragon is up in 45 seconds. And Last Dance are sitting in a bush. The Fnatic death bush. But Born to Wood are not falling for it. They know that tactics doesn't work since Fnatic semifinals. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. Ooh, that's a lot of words. Actually, Nautilus engaging a fight without his carries. And then Annie getting caught, but here comes Annie. Oh, Anivia putting down her ultimate. Oh, their ultimate actually killed Tristana. Now they just have to defend Anivia. Because now here comes Jinx, so both the carries for Last Dance are down. Ooh, this was a really bad fight by Last Dance to take, because they were, yeah, basically they got stuck in the Anivia ultimate for way too long. They have now started the Baron. Oh man, poor Jinx, she's still 0-6. Ooh, Anivia went for the flash over the wall. Kill. But it didn't succeed because Rex had already backed off. So yeah, whenever you think there's a big gold lead for one team, mistakes are made. Mistakes are made. And the gold lead is now almost even. At this point, oh, did my spectator break again? Ugh. Alright guys, I don't think this is my internet issue. I think this is actually just a League of Legends thingy issue. I've never had this before. Sorry guys, but last time we checked, Born to Wood went to go and get the Drake, and I think they actually got the Drake as well. Rearrange portraits, press A, one team fight. I keep forgetting to press A. Boom, boom. Night. Let's jump to live. And there's another mismatch. What is going on? Maybe I'm not allowed to jump to live. Are you kidding me? Oh, here it is. Sorry. And then he died again. What? It started again. Very exciting. You see nothing, then everything happens, and then you see what everything happened, then it stops again. It seems like Born to Wood are gonna go for the end blow to the turrets. But Last Dance has all of their carries out right now, like Tristana and Katarina. And they got the Jarvan, they're gonna go for the Nautilus, and they get the Nautilus as well. So this was Born to Wood, trying to eat way too much of the cake, and the cake fought back. I was gonna go for a stomach ache sort of reference, but I thought it would just be funnier to say that the cake fought them back. The cake has arms, legs, and 5 champions to fight for it. And they're defending really hard. So the Baron buff is now only on Anivia. Annie perhaps? No, did Annie also die at some point during the fight? No, it's only on Anivia. Anivia stayed alive. Very funny. So Anivia died 7 times in the first, like, what, 15 minutes, and then she has only died once in the last 30 minutes. So she's playing the mid game to late game very well. If she just doesn't give up those early kills, I think she can get her team off to a much better start. But yeah, that's just early game. We'll just see next game what happens. Because no matter who wins this game, there's gonna be one more game. Because this is a quarterfinal, best of 3 in the Jubilee Cup Season 4, which is, in my opinion, the closest tournament in skill yet. Maybe the first one was actually pretty close in skill, but I wasn't in that tournament, so I don't know. But I think it was pretty even. So right now, Born to Wood are trying to set up siege without the Baron buff, with Anivia poking. They have a huge wave pushing against them in the bot lane. So as long as Last Dance can defend, they will at least have one lane pushing for them. So they just have to sit here and defend. And clear mid lane every now and once in a while. Forgot to destroy the inhibitor. Oh, actually we got a Banner of Command minion, but Tahm Kench ate it. Oh, this is a good wall. I think the fight is starting. Yeah, Katarina is jumping in on Jinx. She didn't get anything. Sion runs in between everyone, not doing anything. Tristana needs to start shooting something. She's not. And Jinx got the kill on Sion. Oh, this looks like it could be game. Sion, the restricted Sion is chasing Anivia. And Rek'Sai is in a really bad spot right now, and she also gets killed. The only one alive is Katarina. She gonna try and pull up the miracle defense. No, she did not succeed, even though she tried. And I think that's GG, folks. Now our dog is sad that I'm not paying more attention to her. Yeah, that was pretty cool game. We discount the errors which I don't think is on my side.